Okay, guys, it's episode 2, Lazpak in 5 minutes. I'm caught up with a beautiful Fendiza. I call you Fendiza because she's a cool friend of mine, and she's from Gobabis, and I'm trying to showcase people from Gobabis so you get to know what type of people live in Gobabis. Why do you call yourself Fendi?
The reason why I call myself Fendi is basically because it's not really my real name. It was just a street name that I gave myself simply because I only had one name. So it was just a cool name for me. So I decided to call myself Fendi, and most of the people know me as Fendi.
No, what is your real name?
My real name is Isoldia.
Wat kan jy vir my vertel van Gobabis in a summarized format? Gobabis compared to other regions, good and bad.
Okay, Gobabis is actually a cool town.
Yeah.
Most of us have grown here. We have gone through the toughs and the goods of Gobabis, but it's a really nice place for chill outs and whatnot. So, although there are difficulties, we are managing in Gobabis, and yeah.
Someone that's not from Gobabis, how would you want to invite? Wat sal jy iemand kan sê kom Gobabis toe? Is it kerk? Is it die mense? Is it die dam? Wat is dit wat jy van Gobabis hou? Wat jy dink sal mense in Fendi hierso verstaan jy?
Okay, I do have a friend that is actually in the coast right now as I'm speaking, and she always wanted to come to Gobabis. She's always after me like, friend, when am I getting the invite? So the reason why I'm inviting her is to come explore the beauty that's in Omaheke. To come explore the beauty that's in Omaheke, the fun that she can have in Omaheke. She needs to come here because
there
are only fish there, so most people, it's rare to get meat that side. So she needs to come here and come explore more.
As jy nie vleis eet, you feel raak vet.
Buses. And most of the people that side, they are white. Yeah, they are.
I'd like to ask one simple last question, Fendi. What are your future plans as a young mother? What are you aiming to become one day when you are 25?
My passion would be to be a strong and independent mother and a wife for that matter.
Out of 10 people going to church, only 2 are really going to church. That's probably something that I have noticed, something that I picked up along the way. What I'm trying to ask is, how would you inspire girl at your age at the have you ever gotten it right?
Yes, I have gotten it right because most of my friends, my age mates, they are there forever complaining about things they are going through. Life getting tougher and tougher each day, them not knowing how to balance it. So what I typically tell them is that they need to go to church, they need to bond with Christ, they need to understand this Christianity, they need to go further into the Bible, because the moment you go to church and the moment you grow spiritually is the moment you are relieving some things, the burdens that you are carrying, you are relieving it by praying. That's mostly the biggest weapon to use. So I would inspire young people my age to go to church, because there are a lot of things one can learn and there are a lot of things one is missing out. Rather than just focusing on the physical life, rather than just focusing on things that are really out there in the world, which never gonna end. They are there, they are forever there, they will be there, they will be everlasting. But for you to grow, you need to go to church, you need to grow spiritually, for you to fight your battles through prayer. So yeah.
So you going to church full that you buy a help and you and can you just simplify it in simple terminology how church helped you as a young lady trying to find a place in this world. Allemaal soek maar sy plek in die wêreld.
Wêreld,
Allemaal
yes.
soek, hy staan om te sê ek is dit. Hoe het kerk vir jou gaan help om die persoon te wees into this van daar's kerk, daar's klap, daar's
There are
picnic,
lot,
alles, daar is
mm.
al die goede, maar jy
Yes.
het besluit, jy gaan kerk toe en ander mense het besluit, hulle gaan die kant toe doen. Wat?
For me, what helps is that the moment I start clapping and whatnot, so I've realized that I'm getting myself into more trouble. And with the trouble I mean is that I've fallen pregnant with a young age, and that made me realize that it's not the end of the world, it's not the end of everything, so there is a way out. For me to focus and for me to want something in this life, I need to start allowing God to enter. I need to start allowing God to take battles for me to be behind Him, for me to follow His footsteps. So clubbing, basically what clubbing does is you just end up doing wrong decisions, end up meeting wrong people, wrong friends, wrong advice. So the greatest advisor would be the person that has created you. He knows you better than anything. He knows you better than anyone in this world. So you have to, yeah.
Jy moet kan balanseer, jy moet kan sê genoeg is genoeg.
Genoeg is genoeg. Yeah, there's always a still point whereby in life you ask yourself, where from here? Where should I start from here? Because everything is just not working out for me. So the only person that will help you out is God. Like for me, I have really felt pregnant with a very young age.
How old was you?
I was 18.
No, but 18 is not young. I thought you was. Okay, maybe you were in school.
Yeah, I was still in school,
Yeah.
my grade 11 year. So my parents were not really expecting that from me. My family were not expecting that from me. To chop it all off, I was staying at a far place whereby my mom was not there to motivate me, whereby my mom was not there to encourage me. So it was like a disgrace to my mom. I went to go stay with other people, and that was the only thing I've given her. And I also failed my grade 12 because I was having more stress, because there on the other hand it's my kid, and there on the other hand it's my school things. But then, yeah, I've pushed through, I've managed. I'm today a strong woman just because I followed the path of Christ, because my spiritual leaders, they have helped me a lot. They have encouraged me a lot of times. And yeah.
That's Fendi for you, man. I've got kids here, man. Come here, guys. Come say hi to the camera. Come, Dapanda. Okay, anyways, that's it. It's Lazpak in 5 minutes. I've got these kids whiling on me. Oh, le magnet garas. Okay, anyways, Fendi, thank you for coming through. If people want to get you, social media, how do we find you? How do they find you? Miskien daar's 'n mannetjie daar wat miskien iewers gestuur is van God om vir jou te kom snatch. Ek sê maar net.
Okay, I don't want a social media snatcher, but then yeah, on Facebook my name is Fendi Savers is a Squadashian. That would be a long one, of course, and my Instagram will be Fendashian 05.
Oh well, Fendashian.
Fendashian
Fendashian.
05.
Ndapanda, say Fendashian.
Fendashian.
That's it. Lazpak in 5 minutes. Fendashian was in studio with us. Not actually studio, man. It's a beautiful spot here in a parkour, and we're just building it up for beautiful future projects. I get to see you in episode 3 of this thing. Thank you for coming through, bro. Dabsi, what do you want to say? Come on, Fendi.